This is Kathy Beal of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the week of May 4th, 2020. No matter how much people want to go out in the world and begin to resume something approaching normal activities, the skies have something quite different in mind. This month there is finally some movement, but it is largely retrospective and internal. We're moving into what I like to call retrorama, and we're not there yet this week, but other influences definitely pave the way. We go into the week and basically into the month with a probability of more clarity about ourselves, our conditions, our physical reality than perhaps we've had in a while, because Mercury, the communication planet, has just come off two very harsh, dynamic contacts with an influence of structure and the influence of, let's say liberation, the shock waves of Uranus. And we start the week with Mercury meeting with the Sun. And you may find yourself sinking more and more into the physicality of your existence and tying your mental processes and communication channels to physicality, to concrete issues, and possibly to your body itself. As I said in a Facebook Live recently, we're basically learning to use our bodies as information sources, as radar, as messengers. The first deep, dark, exploratory event of the month happens on the 7th, the Scorpio full moon, which heightens our emotions. It heightens the intensity of our experiences. It brings some matters to a really noticeable head, and it pulls a lot of stuff up from the depths as it does this. Scorpio is ruled in the modern world by Pluto, who is the lord of all things hidden, and that includes in our subconscious. It includes in the back rooms. So, an innate understanding of secrets, all kinds of stuff bubbling to the surface, perhaps some people having massive paranoia attacks. Not necessarily, don't freak out over it. There is a possibility with this also of what I like to call periscope vision, of being able to look around corners and see into the dark places. Maybe not rationally, although later in the week we do have something that helps with that. More of a knowing, more of an emotional knowing, coming to a head, purging. This event has a very high possibility of linking the depths to the heights. There's this massive bridge that occurs because of an effortless link to the planet Neptune, which unhinges us completely from worldly existence, which could be through guidance, compassion, spiritual love, a sense of meeting the divine, phenomenal artistic inspiration, escapism, enjoying a whole bottle of wine maybe, losing ourselves in binging something in online streaming, opens the floodgates to illusion and delusion and deceit as well. Your gut may have really valuable information for you at this point. You may also hit a point of purging, releasing, okay, I'm done with this, and you will probably logically and rationally be completely on board with it because this event is brought to you by, again, Pluto, who has been in charge of the massive restructuring and upheaval and revisiting and evolutionary surge that's been happening since January and intensifying since the beginning of April. And since March, he's been basically traveling with an expansive influence, Jupiter, which has been intensifying, amplifying, deepening, making cartoonishly large all of the restructuring issues, and these guys travel together through November. Both influences this weekend pour into our minds, our thought processes, what comes out of our mouth, our information flow, and all of it has something extraordinarily practical, mundane, bottom line in the communications, in the thoughts, in the information. This encourages further streamlining. It encourages reprioritizing, taking stuff out of your mind, getting really focused on your own physicality, your money, your physical experience of life, your own garden, real and metaphoric. And it flows into opportunities to perceive and effectuate something far greater than this mere mundane existence, because there is a doorway at the weekend to Neptune and all of his otherworldly gifts: magic, illusion, glamour, incredible inspiration, compassion, highest love. Letting yourself off the hook, going outside and simply enjoying the rays of light coming from the sky and falling on the earth around you, seeing a bigger picture reason pouring down into our mundane existence. Homing thought of the week: what's my priority now? Song of the week. Okay, still an oldie. Add your own. I Can See for Miles and Miles by The Who. Watch those social media feeds get pruned. And the image of the week is sonar. You'll learn more about all of this in my forecast for the month of May, which is up at my site, empowermentunlimited.net, where you can sign up for my mailing list, book a session with me, and help yourself to all kinds of tools in the shop for making sense of what is going on, including guided visualizations and some talks. There's bonus content at patreon.com/Kathy Beal, and I'm really grateful to you guys who have been keeping my work going there. You'll also find lively discussion on Facebook at Empowerment Unlimited in the group The Astro-Insight Lounge. I'm on Instagram at @KABeal and on YouTube at The Professional Aquarian Channel. Talk to you next week.